Hello and welcome back to Skyo Grind. This is part 4 and I am a gardener grind. And yes, things may look a little bit different around here, only a little bit. I've been mining quite a bit of cobble, and yes, we've also got quite a few things over here saved. I want to go ahead and do a lot of upgrading today. Now, little did I know, these high pressure kind of recipes all pretty much use the old previous tier, and then you essentially are literally upgrading them. So I believe these will work a little bit quicker and potentially more efficiently. But look what I actually spotted. There's a high pressure steam liquid boiler. So the one I made in the last part, which is this one here, yeah, we can actually make that produce 30 millibuckets per tick. And considering we can make lava pretty easily, yeah, this isn't really that expensive neither. I think we're going to go for these. I think if I can get 3 of these on the go, like permanently, this will probably keep me going for quite a bit, maybe, at the start. The reason I want to go ahead and upgrade all this is because going into this part, we are going to need to get ourselves a basic steam turbine eventually, which is how we essentially turn steam into electric. And then we can use the electric to actually power LV machines in Gregtech. And yeah, these can get quite expensive at some point, so I think it might be wise for me to go ahead and upgrade these basic ones first. So something else I actually discovered whilst grinding away was the coke oven hatch. Yes, you can actually hook this up with hoppers. So as you can see, there's nothing in there right now, and there we go. We've got a piece of coke, look. So I don't know how this is working, and I'm not going to complain. But yeah, this makes it so the output auto ejects, but it's not just that. If I was to actually put coal in there, you'll see, yes, the hopper's going to try and take it, but you'll see that will start to fill up as well, which is quite interesting. So yeah, having this here, if I could filter this, it would be very nice. So yeah, it will inputs and outputs. So I guess the idea would be to make a couple of these hatches, and then you would have one for input, one for output sort of thing. But yeah, all my coal's going in the bottom there because that's just how hoppers work. And furnaces. We have ditched the crappy regular vanilla furnace, and we've just opted for 4 gold ones for now. I think 4's enough for now. I mean, I could probably potentially up that at some point. And then in here, we've got a full tank of witch water. We've got stone dust, and much like over there, we have actually set up the hopper system. Oh, and yes, I have done my research on this crafting calculator. Yes, I'm a good boy. If we open this thing up, you're going to see I've been messing around with this a little bit. So if I was to look at the basic electric circuit, we can see that this requires 2 resistors, a steel plate, 2 vacuum tubes, one of those printed circuit boards, and 3 red alloy cables. And if I want to go ahead and make 56 of these, I know I need 168 red alloy cables now, which is amazing. This is exactly what happened on Gregtech New Horizons when you press shift control and then A and scroll your mouse wheel sort of thing. So let's just go ahead and type in furnace, for example, and I've never seen the elite electric furnace. So what we could do is actually drag these in here, but that's not what we want to do. So we want to click over here and then press R to open up the recipe and then remove items, and you'll see we got this little recipe here which requires all of these different things here. And then if it's kind of flipping through different circuits like it is for this one, I need to go ahead and choose one. So I don't know which one you would actually choose. So we're going to choose the nanopresser mainframe. And all we have to do then is just press save. And then we've actually saved that. So now if we go ahead and just take this now and drag it in this box here, we will see exactly how I saw it for the actual little electric circuit. So it's pretty easy, but you need to remember those little steps before. I just kind of wanted to go over that just in case you have no idea what it is. And I'm probably going to try to sleep. No, apparently we talked that much. It's morning now. I got this chest over here. We got a load of cobble in here that we obviously turned into slabs because we were going to go into the nether and do a bit of adventuring recently. And I've also gone ahead and made myself some diamonds. Now, I wanted to go ahead and make myself a bit of a better wand because I think I can just about afford that now. So I just put all my Gregtech tools away just in case I accidentally bail off the edge. And by the way, I've actually gone ahead and made a couple more of these because, yeah, we were getting, you know, a bit overflowed over here. So we need to keep topping that up because, unfortunately, because I've split that in 2, they can only hold 1,000 items. Oh, and by the way, functional storage on here. Yes, devs, I'm talking to you. Upgrade. I think they've actually removed it from the pack. So if I look at functional, you're going to see there's only the creative one, okay, and a redstone one, and then there's a downgrade in it to a max of 64 items. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what's going on there. I feel like the devs have probably removed upgrades, probably to force you to go ahead and make Gregtech things. But anyway, let's go and hopefully try and find a new biome. That's the plan, where it's not going to snow. So this is my island. This is my nether portal just here. I feel like, I don't know why, I want to go this way. So we're going to go over this side, which would be the west, right? As you can see on the map up there. So we're going to adventure this way. I don't know if this is a great idea or not. We don't even need to go lower slabs. God, I'm so used to doing that. But yeah, let's see if we can find another biome. We have kind of built a bit of a line here, and we're still currently in a snowy taiga. Now, this is actually making me think, oh no, is the whole world a snowy taiga biome? Or am I just that unlucky?
A few inches later.
I can't see my base anymore. That's how far we've got out. Yeah, I think this is a bust. Another bust. I just had a bit of a look on Chunk Base because I started to get a bit like thinking I'm still in a snowy taiga, so I wanted to kind of confirm stuff by looking at my seed. As you can see on the screen right now, yes, this is where I am, and yes, there is actually a plane. So back on the actual game, I've gone ahead and marked that off. I think this might be a bit of a mission to do once we've actually got the angel ring that is actually in the pack. Just thinking quickly in my head right now, we're going to have to get a backpack and lug everything across and fly across. Oh my. We're just going to have to deal with that massive god-awful line. Again, memories, right? That we went for a bit of an adventure. Right, so we didn't actually need that diamond wand in the end, but we could probably use it anyway for future uses. Now, I want to go ahead and actually get myself another diamond, so let's just kind of compress down a load of these. I got 2 diamonds out of that in the end, and I've gone ahead and made myself quite a few torches here. Now, it doesn't look like there's like an overlay, like light mod thing on here. But I guess that's to be intended because obviously there's no hostile mobs, right? So yeah, I'm gonna have to just unfortunately run around, spam a few random torches here and there. I mean, it's mainly just needs to be around my machines and this because this is what's gonna break otherwise. So obviously got my diamonds. I need to put one of them away. But yeah, this was primarily just to go ahead and make this little rock crusher. Now, I actually did go ahead and make this on God on a Grind on 1.7. So it's basically like a cobblestone generator thing. It kind of just produces blocks of cobblestone. And you can obviously use it to create other stuff as well. But yeah, we need to go ahead and make a couple pistons. So let's just grab them. And what else do we need here? A machine casing, which I think is that wrapped up, isn't it? Yep. We need some small pipes as well. There we go. So we got that thing. So let's just place this down. I'm pretty sure we need to put water and then lava, something like that. This is actually a quest. I must have missed that one. Oh, it's a tiny little thing there, look. With this, you'll be able to automate basic stones, even things like obsidian later on. Okay. So let's just grab that and just confirm if I'm right here. I'm going to have to put the vent there, right? And then if I put lava there and then water this side, it could work. So let's give this a try. I'm going to just grab a random block here so we can use to build with as well. So we don't waste a glass as such. So we just do something like this. Then we wouldn't actually need to mine cobblestone anymore, so we could do that. We should be able to just put lava and water in between them. And then we need to put a piece of cobblestone in. And there we go. It's just creating cobblestone. That is pretty cool, right? And it can actually create 4 stacks for me. Now, the noises are a little bit annoying, and I have actually discovered something. You can actually mute these by just giving these What the hell, dude? That scared the hell out of me. Hey! Wow. We don't have any emeralds. An oak sapling, though. What a lovely trade. Gunpowder, though. I don't even know if that's worth purchasing, but how? How can we purchase that? No, yeah, this is great. Cobblestone on demand like that is really good. Do they spit at you, even if you're on peaceful? No. No, I kind of want you to drop leather. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't know how else we can get that yet. And I don't know how we can get an emerald. Oh, this could be hilarious. Let's get... Oh no, he moved. I was going to say we could put the... I want to burn this guy under there. That'd be funny. Okay, I'll put the slab down. Let's keep trading with him. There we go. I'm so sorry, dude. He died. What a way to go. God, I'm horrible, ain't I? Yep, I totally am. I just grab a random hopper out of curiosity. Will that actually auto suck up? Probably not. Oh my god. It actually does. That is actually really good. No freaking way. I was not expecting that. Okay, next little test is what happens, okay, if I put the extractinator there. It's filling up with stuff, look. Oh god, that is hilarious. Oh my god. So I've just been thinking about the Wandering Trader and why he spawned in. It's probably because I've got like a bazillion torches around here now. And I guess it's like a perfect suited light area for the dude to spawn in. Because, yeah, we're not exactly on day 4 like they're supposed to spawn in, or 5, whatever it is. Yeah, we're on day 36. So the Rock Crusher is no more because, yeah, I want to go ahead and actually upgrade it. As you can see, I've got it in my hotbar. I lifted up the lava because I didn't want this thing to actually burn. But yeah, the reason I want to lift it up is because, yeah, we can actually go ahead and upgrade these, right? And I want it to be as best as I can get it for now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one first because having a lot of cobblestone is going to be a lot more beneficial to me because I can get a lot of resources from that extractinator, right? So once I've done that one, I'm probably going to go for the high pressured steam boiler because I don't know if this is going to actually start using up more steam than I'm actually producing or what. But anyway, I've just been looking into this and I thought this was just tin, but it's actually something called tin alloy. And with further looking into this, all we need to do is actually just put in some iron and tin and it makes a tin alloy. So now I've got my tin alloy plates. I should be able to make these. Yep, there we go. And in theory, we should be able to make this little bad boy. Right. Oh no, it's snowing. Quick, go to bed, Dad. Go to bed. Oh, there we go. That's why we need to make sure we have torches, right? Right, let's see what happens here. Okay, this has actually got steam. It can hold the same amount of steam. That's gone in. And we need to go ahead and wrench this and put the vent back on this side. There we go. And let's put the water there and the lava there. Yo, jeez, man. That is really fast. Oh my god. Wow. That's probably going to eat all of my steam, right? It's a shame we can't stop the... So that uses 14 at a pop. I'm producing enough there. That's slowly going down and we're almost out of water in there. Oh dear. This is what I was saying. I think I would need to upgrade and I'm definitely going to need to run that. So next what I need to go ahead and do is probably make this high pressure one now. So this is just a lot of steel and is steel brick casing, which is a bit weird it's called that because it uses wrought iron. Yeah, I won't question it. But I want to go ahead and make 3 of these, I think, because like I say, I think that will probably keep me going for a bit. Oops, I don't need a snowball, I need the glass. We've got quite a bit of wrought iron, so that's fine. We are going to need quite a bit of steel, but we're pretty okay for that, to be honest. Right, so we want to go ahead and get 3 of these on the go. So we'll balance that. Hopefully this isn't silly doing this, but I don't honestly think it is. To be honest, I'm going to get rid of all of this machinery here, because we are basically at that point where we need to go ahead and just upgrade it all. I think this is a good idea to do it like this. So I've rotated the actual little cobblestone drawer thing as well, just so yeah, it's all facing this way now. And then yeah, we got my little boilers here. Now this is saying 48,000, and that got me very excited, but it's actually just adding up all 3 of these, unfortunately. I was like, yes, it holds 48,000. No, it doesn't work like that, Dan, unfortunately. But what I'm actually going to do is actually put a little pipe going off here, and yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to do it there. And I actually discovered that we can actually go ahead and make something called a steel drum, or just drums in general. And these things can actually hold fluids. Now, I'm hoping it can hold steam. This is as best as I can get for now. So yeah, I want to go ahead and make one of these because I don't know, again, if this is going to work or not anyway. We have pretty much just lifted up everything, so I need to kind of put a crafting table back down. Right, so first of all, we need to go ahead and make a couple of these. And then turn these, into some long boys. There we go. And is that all I need? Yeah, there we go. So if I put that on the end there, it is filling up with steam. Yes, amazing. Okay, so that's a bit of a buffer for me. So then if I do somehow run out, I've got an extra buffer there. So yeah, what we can do then is just put another pipe on the top there and across there. But I don't know, it says its output is down. So yeah, we're going to have to investigate that. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to actually work or not. We got a normal bronze pipe there. We're going to have to go ahead and make a couple more of these, I think. So obviously we got these, but we need to go ahead and put water in these constantly, which kind of sucks, to be honest. And yeah, I've been looking into this a little bit. And when I was actually looking for upgrades for functional storage, I spotted this. Yes, these iron, gold, diamond, and netherite upgrades that you can actually go ahead and get. These are from the mod Water Sources. And yeah, they are unbelievably cheap. All we need to do is sneak and click on a, tier 1 to upgrade it to tier 2, provided we have all this stuff. So I think I can make glass panes with a saw. I think that is a thing, isn't it? I seem to remember. Yeah, you can. Okay. Because I think these use glass panes. Look. Yeah, it looks like it. Right, okay. And then we just need some iron. And we need some gold. And we do that. There's one of them. And there's one of them. That's not right. We want that. There we go. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is actually the intended way of getting these, because if I look at water, you're going to see that you are supposed to put this in an arc furnace with distilled water, and then I don't know how you get the next one. It just kind of ends there. So yeah, what we're going to do is just do that. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay. And now this should generate water a lot quicker. There we go. So that's got 8 buckets in there now. Not sure what is going on with these textures and stuff, but then the idea would be to just kind of have that maybe there and then pipe it all into these sort of thing. That's the plan. But we are going to need a pump for that. So that is the next thing on the list, to make an electric pump. So the electric pump does require an electric motor, a few rubbery bits here. So what I've actually gone ahead and done is just set up this thing again. So I am hopefully going to be getting a bit of steam out of this, I hope. I have just forced it so the steam will get pushed back in just to kind of buffer it. There we go, it's starting to produce it now. For the sake of this, I might go ahead and just Fill up this a little bit more just so we can kind of forget about it. But yeah, I've had to do this because I need to go ahead and get some more rubber sheets. Yeah, I didn't actually go ahead and make any off camera, silly. So yeah, I should have done that maybe, but I didn't really know we were going to go ahead and make a pump today. So yeah, what we need to do is get some tin cables. We need to get a rubber ring, which is just a sheet with a little knife, as I can just see there. So we might be able to do that in our hand like that. Can we? No? Yep, there we go. One rubber ring. But we're going to have to double this recipe because I feel like I'm going to need 2 of these. I hope these can hold hot liquids. It doesn't say anything about it. So I'm hoping they won't like melt or anything like that. Oh, we actually need 4 of these. Oh, man. Okay. Time to get your little thing on. There we go. So let's go ahead and get a couple more of these. Beautiful. Currently, I am cooking a lot of tin as well because we are pretty much using a lot of this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and just chuck in quite a few of these to get a load of plates. Initially, I'm just kind of smacking up a few more tin plate ingots here. Maybe we should be able to do this now? Yeah. Okay, so let's chuck you in there. And a ring and more plates. 2 of them, please. Thank you. And now we should be able to make the pumps. Oh no, I could have done it my way, but there we go. Water source tier 1. Does that actually give me a pump though? No. Okay, so we've already bypassed tier 1. We've actually got number tier 2 here. So we actually need a pipe, Dan. So we got these here. So let's just test this. And we need to chuck you on there. And we can configure that with a screwdriver. Now, again... where's my wrench? Okay, it's in there. Again, I've used all this stuff before in previous Gregtech packs. Not in modern. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. Is that filling up with fluid? No. Okay, so we definitely need to configure this. So we should have a screwdriver on me. So let's see how this works. Oh, no, we have to press this little icon here. Export. That's what we want to do. Oh my god, it's working. Amazing. Okay, so what we need to do then is set up this system over here, like maybe come up behind it, and basically do the same thing again. So hopefully we can use the Gregtech pipe with this. I really hope we can. Here comes the question. Does the actual pump work with this? Please tell me it does. I think it might. Oh, it's looking promising. Export, please. Okay, I didn't know if we had to change that. You can actually put filters on this. This is so much more easier to understand. Wow. This is like really easy to understand. Okay, so we just need to put the hopper back on here. Probably from the back here. Maybe it could be quite cool. And then grab all of this cobble back out that we put here earlier. And chuckle you in there if I can. There we go. Yo, dude. It's actually working. Dude. That is amazing. Oh, Christ. We need to turn it off, though. It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. Get it off. No. Just turn it off. What? No way, I died. Oh my god. I didn't even think I could ever die on this world. That's more peaceful. I boiled alive. I guess that makes sense because that's pure lava right now. Okay, can we access my inventory? No, we have to break this. Okay, we get it all back. Oh god, I'm such a donkey. I really am. Okay. First death is the legendary death, I think. Okay. So we need to get some more pipes before we do any more silliness. No. Dan. Right, so I've cleared up all that. We've just made ourselves some more normal bronze pipes here. Now, we should be able to hook all this up properly and not have any silly accidents.
12 seconds later.
So let's export you. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, I just done it again. Dan, you need to put covers on there. Oh, you're so silly. You really are. Why are you standing on the pipes? Don't stand in the cauldron, you idiot. Oh, God, this is giving me 2 deaths now. So I've just found this recipe for a stone cover facade. I don't know if that's the one I need. Now, I hope that you can put these on there. Oh, yeah, you definitely can. Okay, that's exactly what I need. Now I can stand on here and I won't get, unfortunately, burnt. Can we mix these with blocks? Can we? I don't know. To make other blocks, maybe? Like, make them look like other things. So let's just try this. No. No. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe you can just have stone ones. So I've just powered up the rock crusher again, as you can see. And yeah, I thought it'd be wise to just go ahead and get myself an oak drawer here. And we can just literally slap you on there. And then that is all going to come out of there, fill into that hopper, fill into this cauldron, crucible, sorry. And yeah, literally don't even need to think about that. Obviously, we got our water here. That's never running out. And yeah, I'm using this kind of chain here for now because this is completely full. But we need pumps to get the steam out of there, right? But yeah, no, I am beyond happy with this setup right now. So the three main low pressure steam machines I want to actually upgrade are these three. So the hammer, the extractor, and obviously the alloy smelter. So yeah, I've actually gone ahead and made a couple of these pipes already. It's very easy to make. I already made the alloy. So yeah, there's the hammer. Now the reason I've gone for the hammer is because I actually want to go ahead, slap you on there. Oh my god. Okay, I think it still holds 16,000. Yeah, definitely. And I want to actually go ahead and chuck in the alloys. There we go. Oh, yeah, no, this is a lot quicker. A lot quicker. But yeah, we need a few more of them to actually go ahead and make this one. So let's slap them in there. And we need 5 of these. Oh, no, my wrench is gone. It did me so proud. And now we've got a wrench. We can continue crafting this. So we just needed one more little pipe then. We should be able to upgrade that to a high-pressured one now. Nice. I've actually gone ahead and turned off that by just removing the cobblestone as well for now. Because, yeah, that is a little bit noisy for me right now. There we go. So that is actually filling up. And we have got some rubbery logs in here. And I'm going to give this a go because I remember this took quite a while to actually do. Okay, still taking a little bit of time. And then lastly, I want to go ahead and upgrade the alloy smelter. And we should have everything we need there. Quest completed. Oh, okay. Can we slap you there, please, sir? Yeah, this thing is so much faster. Like, seriously faster. But yeah, I'm going to leave the logs in there, even though they're pretty crappy and they take only forever, but we only get one. But hey, that's going to give me a little bit more rubber, right, for literally nothing. The last things we want to get is the compressor and the macerator. I'm not really too sure if I really can be bothered with them right now. I feel like it might be a bit overkill to do them. Maybe not the compressor, but the macerator. Yeah, I don't know. I may as well do it all right so it all looks the same. So we need 2 more pumps. So let's go ahead and try out this. Jesus, man. That is insanely fast. Yo, dude. I can't believe how fast that was. That's like scarily fast. Two electric motors. Yes, I had to go ahead and get some more sand to get some more redstone. But yeah, we got a little bit of a backup now. It's like 29 pieces left up for the actual magnetic rods. 2 tin rotors. And we should be, in theory, be able to make one of them. And another one. There we go. Nice. So now we can actually go ahead and pump things out of this. If I put that under that, does it actually go under it? So did this actually connect to it? I don't even know where that's gone. That's a bit concerning me. It just kind of... What? I don't know what happened there. Let's just put that on there. It says the output is actually underneath anyway, but I don't know if we need to always have it underneath. Oh, I'm not really too sure yet. We're going to have to just play with this. So we want to export that. And let's just put a hammer there for a test and see. No. Okay. Screwdriver. It's not importing, it should be exporting. We'll drain fluid downward adjacent tanks. Ah! Ah! We have something. It's working. Okay, so we have to use a screwdriver to actually program this. We'll not drain fluid, we'll drain fluid. Oh my god, are you telling me that maybe I could have actually just used my screwdriver all this time? Did I not even need the pump for this? Oh no. Please tell me that wasn't the case. We'll not drain fluid. We'll drain fluid downward adjacent tanks. Okay, so this isn't technically a tank. It's actually a pipe. Okay, so why don't we just chuck in this? This should start using up stuff. You are kidding me. I didn't even need to actually get any pumps. I could have just used this and a screwdriver. Noted. But anyway, we got some spare pumps. It's not really too much of a problem. We can never have enough pumps probably. But yeah, we can go ahead and smash up loads of these now and actually set up a proper looking little system here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Grab you, and grab you. Well, that's cool. We got a couple of pumps now. Oopsie. Don't do that, Dan. What have you done? You broke the chest. So as I have discovered that we can actually go ahead and kind of link these up quite easily together, I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these steel drums and give this a little bit of a go here. So yeah, why don't we just stick this one here, grab the old little wrench and screwdriver, do that, and then do that. So that should fill up, and then once this one obviously is full, it should go to this one, but then when this one starts to empty, this one should start to empty, and vice versa. So I've got an actual backup now of 128,000 steam, which is not really loads, but it's better than 64, right? Something else I want to actually look at before I do kind of wrap up today is chisel. Now, I noticed the chisel mod is in here, but it's like re-chiseled, so we're going to go ahead and take this thing. And let's grab some random blocks in and try this out and see how this kind of mod works, because oh, okay, this looks kind of similar. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. If I randomly run up to this, can we just like... Oh, I think I've got it stored in it. There we go. Can we just like change it on the fly? No? Is that not a thing? No? Maybe that is a thing, or maybe I'm just being silly here. Bricks don't look like they can go in. Planks can. Okay. Probably not going to use planks though. I'm probably going to use cobblestone because it's a bit more fireproof, or stone in general. So going through this, it looks like to me that we can only do it with like vanilla blocks. Kind of Gregtech blocks are out of the picture, to be honest. Netherite blocks. Jeez, man. I kind of like the look of using red nether bricks. These kind of look quite cool, in my opinion. So looking at this, I feel like what I'm going to do is probably use cobblestone and stone, unfortunately. I don't really want to be using too much of that though, because it's very boring. Like, you always just see grey all the time on Minecraft. I don't really want to stay with that. I really like the look of that red nether brick, but the problem is netherrack requires you to macerate, I guess, netherrack. But that is a bit more tedious, which is a bit sucky, to be honest. For now though, we are going to have to just use cobblestone and stone, I think. Right, okay, it's finally just finished snowing. As you can see, we have got a rather large base now that we can go ahead and play around with. As you can see, if I look on the minimap, we're just about touching 6 chunks here. So yeah, I got a lot more room to play with. Other than that, I haven't actually gone ahead and actually made anything apart from a couple of these chests here. Now, these are actually gold iron, the iron chest mod, so the gold chest. A bit more storage for me, so it's a little bit nicer. And yeah, I made 2 of them, well, 3 of them actually in total, because they're pretty cheap. The recipe hasn't changed. But anyway, that is the area over there where I can do a few smelting bits like coke and obviously making the oil. We've got my water area over here with the trees, machines, and then storage and cooking stuff. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with today. We've done some seriously big upgrading and base improvements. But anyway, I'm going on a grind. Thank you very, very much for watching. That is the end of part 4. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!